BookDog make these thriller books go insanely viral, but the real question is it worth the hype or is just overhyped? Hello everyone, my name is Divya aka Crimson Bookmark. The BookDog made these books insanely viral. Everyone is talking about these books, everyone is recommending them. But here is the real question. Are they actually that much good or it just overhyped? So I picked 5 viral books which you have been seen all over your feed, including Verity, Never Lie, and more. And in this video, I'm going to tell you honestly, are they worth the hype or not? I'll be brutally honest because every viral book is not good book, and today we will find the truth. Let's talk with the book which took over book talk. Let's talk about this book Never Lie, which is everyone's favorite, I guess, and everyone is talking about this on book talk. Let me summarize this story. Newly married couple stuck in the snowstorm. They get a shelter in a remote mansion. So at the beginning everything feels normal, everything feels fine until they found out that this mansion belongs to the one of the famous psychiatrists. Scary part is she has been disappeared years ago. At the house they discover collections of therapy sessions, and when they listened it they found it very disturbing. And each tape discovers the darker secrets of her patients. At this point you are stuck in this puzzle where you are finding out where she is, that psychiatrist, and who's telling the truth. What I liked about this book is the atmosphere. It's cold, dark, isolated, and slightly claustrophobic. Pacing is actually very fast. Every chapter ends on some twist, so you really want to read what is next. So that makes it very much interesting and very much fast pacing. Because the chapters are very short, you can binge it like in a one day. And coming to the point, is it worth it? Honestly yes, if you're looking for the fast addictive thriller which ends with a shocking twist, you are someone who wants deep character development or the complex storytelling, then you might find it very simple. Overall I would say this is the kind of book you pick up for the entertainment, pure entertainment, and it just delivers that to you, so it's worth the hype. Next up we have is The Boyfriend, which was quietly exploded on the book talk. The story follows Sydney, who thinks she has found the perfect boyfriend. He's too charming, too attractive, too caring, and just like too good to be true. But slowly things started unfolding and she can clearly see the cracks, small lies, strange behaviors, and she feels like something is off about this man. As a reader, when you are reading it, you start feeling like that vibe, like something is very wrong here, kuch to gadbad hai daya. You feel the same thing. This book so addictive because the chapters are short, the pacing is fast, and every chapter ends in a way that you want to read more. Okay, one more chapter, one more chapter, and you will complete this book in a one sitting. It's very much kind of trust no one kind of thriller where you keep guessing and you don't trust any character. So now the question is it worth the hype? Yes, because it's fast paced, addictive, and story of the characters are very much interesting. If you love fast paced, addictive thrillers which keeps you hooked from the very beginning, then it's a definitely worth read. But if you want something deep, layered deeply, or something slowly build, then you will find it a bit predictable. Still, it delivers what it promises. This book is definitely a kind of thriller which keeps you hooked from the very beginning, and it just entertains you in a perfect way, and it just messes with your mind, which actually everyone likes. That's what our thriller for. Kind of book which you finish in a one day and you start questioning every perfect relationship. Next up we have is Rock Paper Scissor, which feels less like a story and more like a psychological game. So, the story follows Adam and Amelia, who are a married couple, who win a weekend getaway in a chapel which is in Scotland, and they are trying to fix their broken relationship. And when the story starts unfolding, from the very beginning, the place where they are living is isolated, the weather is harsh, you can clearly see the cracks in their relationship. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Every year, Amelia writes letter to her husband Adam on their anniversary, but he's not allowed to read those letters. But throughout the story, we get to read those letters, and when you read those letters, you find out that what you were thinking about the relationship is wrong, is something different. You start questioning what was you thinking, and you rethink about their relationship. This book plays with perspective so very well that you question every character, everything again and again. You will not be able to understand who is the telling the truth and who is hiding something. It's very much kind of mind game between two people, and you are stuck in between who to believe. The point, is it worth the hype? Yes, especially if you like slow burn thrillers, which quite a atmospheric and layered storytelling, then you will definitely like it. But if you like fast paced thrillers which you complete it within a day or two, then I think you will not feel like, because this story takes times to build tension. You will not feel tension from the beginning. It takes some time to build the tension, and then I bet you at the last, till the end, you will be thankful to me. At the end, you will get a twist which redefines the whole story. This book is not a normal thriller book. It plays a psychological mind game with you, and did you didn't even know when you lost it. Now, let's talk about the book Verity, which is all over the internet. Everyone have this on their feed at least once. The story follows Lauren, who is a struggling writer, who gets once in a lifetime opportunity to complete the series work of the famous author Verity Crawford, because an accident leaves her unable to write. Lauren moves to the Verity's house to get notes of the story and manuscript, and then she founds out about the hidden manuscript, which is an autobiography. And when she started reading it, she found out what's written inside is deeply disturbing. This book creates that tension where you don't know what's true, what's manipulation. That feeling stays with you till the very end. Is it worth the hype? Yes. If you like fast-paced, disturbing thrillers which makes you question everything and slightly makes you uncomfortable, then this is the perfect read for you. But it's not for everyone, because some scenes are intense, disturbing, uncomfortable, and controversial. So read at your own risk, because when I read this book, I was not able to sleep for almost 2 days, because I was just getting that face of I can't explain now, because that would ruin the experience of yours. But it's very dark, it's very disturbing and very intense. And the ending, it doesn't give you answers, it just makes you question again. And that's which is why people talk about this very much, because this is not a kind of thriller which gives you answer at the very end. uh, Almost what happens when you read thrillers, you get the answer at the end. Like, you will be in a peace that I have got the answer, who's the culprit, I will get it. But in this book, you will not get those answers. You will question what you were reading and what is actually true, what you were expecting, what you were thinking, what you were uh, trusting. But this book just plays with your mind. This is a kind of book where you finish it and you just sit there and think, what did I just read? It's that. And next we have Then She Was Gone by Lisa Joel. And this hits differently. It's not a regular thriller, it's slow, haunting. The story follows Laurel, a mother whose daughter Ellie disappears 10 years ago from her life. No trace, no sign, just nothing, just silence, no closure, nothing. She just disappeared. Ellie was a perfect daughter, bright, loved, and sunshine of her life. But one day she was just gone. No closure, no answer, just silence. Laurel is trying to rebuild her life when she meets this charming man until she meets his young daughter. Because something about this girl feels strangely familiar. That's where the story tightly grips in. It's not the fast paced after twist after every chapter, but instead it is a kind of book which fully unravels the truth piece by piece, like putting pieces of puzzles you don't want to finish. Book very much interesting is the emotional layer, which is quite unsettling, yes, but also sad and disturbing in a very real way. So now coming to the point, is it worth the hype? Yes, because it's a kind of book which is more focused on the emotional and characters development rather than just shocking twists. But if you want some fast paced or shocking twist at the end of the every chapter, then you will find it a bit slow. Because honestly speaking, when I was reading this book, I was also feeling the story is quite slow, but that was the initial stage of my reading thrillers. But now I get it, every book doesn't need to be fast paced. This book has that power emotional aspect which keeps you hooked and stays with you even after the last page, and that just beautiful, that just matters to me. This isn't the kind of book which scares you, it's a kind of book that breaks your heart. So those were the 5 thriller books which took over the book talk. And honestly, some were the books which definitely were the hype, and some feel little too hyped, but it depends on the one's personal experience. That's the thing with the viral books, they look perfect on your feet, but when you read it, you get it, is it worth it or not? It's just everyone's personal experience. If I enjoyed the particular book, it's not compulsory, it's not necessary that you will like that book too. And same goes vice versa. If you like that book, I will not enjoy that book that much, because it depends on the reader personal experience, how they feel, how they connect with the story. Yeah, now I really want to know your opinion. Have you read any of these books, and what are your thoughts about this book? Which one do you think is worth the hype or not? Tell me in the comment section, I'm genuinely curious. And if you found this video a little helpful, then please like, subscribe, share this video with your nerdy friends, and stick around. Until then, I will meet you in the next bookish video. Till then, happy reading.